There are thousands of successful games on Roblox, but only a handful have actually changed the platform itself. Please Donate was one of them. It wasn't just another popular experience. It completely changed how players gave away Robux. Before it existed, donating to another player was slow and confusing. After it launched, it became one of the biggest trends Roblox had ever seen. Behind the game was a teenage developer named Hazem. In just a few weeks, he built one of Roblox's most recognizable games, earned billions of visits, and became one of the platform's best-known developers. But in 2026, Roblox introduced a major change to its Robux transfer system, forcing Please Donate to adapt to an entirely new way of handling donations. It's a change that ultimately killed the game. So, who is Hazem? How did he build one of Roblox's biggest games? Hazem joined Roblox in August 2016 like millions of other players. At first, he experimented with different game ideas, creating projects such as Keyboard Defender, The Compliment Machine, and Two Truths, One Lie. While none of these games became massive hits, they helped him gain experience as a developer. Over time, he continued experimenting with new ideas, eventually releasing games like Type Race, Dice, and Glitch. Each project improved his development skills, but none of them would compare to the game that completely changed his career. In February 2022, Hazem released Please Donate. At first glance, the game looked incredibly simple. Players could claim a booth, customize it, and wait for someone to donate Robux. But the real innovation wasn't the booths, it was how the donations worked. Before Please Donate, donating Robux usually meant searching for another player's profile, opening one of their games, finding the correct game pass, and then purchasing it. It was slow, confusing, and inconvenient. Hazem removed almost every step. His game automatically displayed a player's game passes directly on their booth, allowing anyone to donate with just a few clicks. It was such a small improvement that many people overlooked it at first, but it solved a problem that millions of Roblox players had experienced for years. The game exploded in popularity. Content creators began hosting massive donation events. Live streamers spent hours surprising random players with thousands of Robux. Entire communities formed around decorating booths, collecting donations, and helping smaller creators. Within a short time, Please Donate had become one of Roblox's biggest experiences, eventually reaching nearly 5 billion visits. Every donation also generated a small commission for the game, helping turn Hazem into one of Roblox's most successful young developers. While players focused on receiving Robux, Hazem had quietly built one of the platform's biggest success stories. Please Donate relied on a simple system. When someone donated, they were actually purchasing another player's game pass while standing inside Hazem's game. That cross-game pass trick had powered Please Donate and practically every donation game on Roblox since the very beginning. Then, on May 4, 2026, Roblox dropped the announcement almost every donation game developer had been dreading. On the developer forum, Roblox explained that passes and developer products had never been built for peer-to-peer Robux transfers, and that the loophole donation games relied on was being closed for good. Roblox framed its new policy as a way to cut down on fraud and give players a safer, more official way to send each other Robux. In place of the old workaround, Roblox rolled out something entirely new, the Transfers API, a native peer-to-peer system for sending Robux directly from one account to another, with no games or game passes required as a middleman. Roblox didn't flip the switch overnight. Instead, it gave developers a short runway. Starting in late May, Please Donate began rolling the new system into the game itself, letting players test transfers through a blue Roblox Plus button added right onto the donation booths, while the old Game Pass method still worked as a fallback. Then, on May 29, 2026, Roblox pulled the plug for good. Cross-game sales of passes and developer products were permanently disabled platform-wide. Every custom Game Pass donation button in Please Donate stopped working in an instant, and thousands of other donation-style games across Roblox were hit at the exact same moment. For players, the new system came with a very different set of rules than the one they were used to. Sending Robux now required an active Roblox Plus subscription, priced at $4.99 a month. Without it, players couldn't send transfers at all, only receive them. On top of that, Roblox capped how much could be sent, put monthly limits in place, and required players under 18 to have a linked parental account that could manually approve any transfer before it went through. There was an upside buried in all the new restrictions, though. Under the old Game Pass system, Roblox took a cut of every sale, and donors typically only saw around 70% of their Robux reach the intended player. With the Transfers API, Roblox stopped taking a percentage from peer-to-peer transfers entirely, meaning a donation of 1,000 Robux now actually delivered 1,000 Robux. The reaction was immediate and loud. Social media filled with claims that Roblox had killed donation games for good. Longtime Please Donate players were frustrated that sending Robux now meant paying a monthly subscription just to unlock the feature, something that had always been free before. before. But the reality on the ground was more complicated than the panic suggested. The game didn't disappear overnight, and Hazem didn't abandon the project. Instead, Please Donate was updated to work with Roblox's new transfer system. Players entering the game were greeted with in-game notices from Hazem himself, explaining exactly what had changed and how donations would now function under Roblox's updated rules. Although the experience was different from before, the community remained active despite having a lower number of active players. Booths were still customized. Live streamers still hosted donation events. The mechanics had changed, but the culture Please Donate had built over 4 years didn't vanish along with the old Game Pass system. Even after the changes, Hazem hasn't stopped developing games. Alongside continued updates to Please Donate, he has worked on projects including Type Race, Dice, Glitch. While none have reached the same level of popularity as Please Donate, they show that he continues experimenting with new ideas rather than relying on a single success. For many developers, one-hit game is the end of the story. For Hazem, it appears to be just one chapter. Whether you see Please Donate as a game, a social platform, or simply a place to give away Robux, there's no denying the impact it had on Roblox. Hazem took a frustrating process, simplified it into something anyone could use, and created one of the biggest games on the platform. Even after Roblox changed the systems that made the game possible, he continued updating it instead of walking away. The story of Please Donate isn't really about a game that died. It's about how one developer built a Roblox phenomenon, and how even the biggest games must adapt when the platform itself changes. If you enjoyed learning about Hazem's story and how Please Donate survived one of the biggest changes in Roblox history, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And if you're hungry for more, check out the video on screen right now. I think you're really going to like it.